John, I know you are a huge Rocky fan, right?
Maybe I'll fight Apollo, maybe I won't. Yes, but yes, I am a very, very big Rocky fan.
Yeah. Well, so apparently Sylvester Stallone has come out and he says that the studio wants another Rocky movie. Specifically, they want him to reprise his role as Rocky Balboa.
Hopefully as a trainer, not
Don't
as a
know.
No, it was
fighter.
but not as a fighter.
Not
Because
sure.
Yeah.
We don't know.
he is in his 70s for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, he's
Like well in
looking
his
up
70s.
there.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
he's got a new show coming out called Tulsa King, and in that one, he looks like. I mean, he still looks good, but he's getting up there. I couldn't see him in a ring fighting.
No, I mean he was very old in the Rocky. It's just called Rocky, right? That movie.
Balboa.
Yeah,
How about Balboa?
yeah, which I liked, but he's
Sure.
pretty
Yeah.
old in that movie. Like in his late 60s in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he looks great for someone in their late 60s, to be honest with you. But
It just brought up something. You remember how we were talking about how Bo Cruz,
Mhm.
his nickname was
From
Boa.
Hustle.
So were they kind of playing with? He was like the next Rocky running up the stairs. He was Boa. Rocky Balboa.
It might have been a
Might
nod
have,
to the movies.
little stretch there, maybe.
a
Maybe.
long stretch.
Yeah, I do
Like
know
within-
that
Stretch Armstrong.
we did two sports scouting movies. Both of them had a character named Bo
Yes, that was
that I
wild.
didn't realize until
we-
a couple days ago.
Yeah, we didn't realize that, and we're like, "Wait, what?
Yeah,
how do we do that?"
There was somebody who commented on one of the one of the reviews that both of them had Bo in the thing. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
They were
interesting.
they were pissed off that every like main actor in sports movie was called Bo or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait a minute, I didn't realize that.
So
That was the real theme of the month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was Bo month.
Bo.
character's named Bo. Yeah. No, but what is really interesting about this this article that I read here was that so Sylvester Stallone doesn't own the rights to the character Rocky Balboa. So when he
Hmm.
first created the character, he basically said he was young. He just wanted to get the movie made, so he didn't know what he was signing. He signed the rights off to the studio, and now the studio owns he has basically said that he will not do it unless the studio gives him back the rights to the character.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Which
go
I think
for
he
it.
should. I mean, it's a character that it's a household name. Everybody knows Rocky.
I
Even
think
if you
he's
haven't seen
got
the movies.
enough clout to do that. I think he's got enough, of a
Yeah.
platform to take the rights.
I would say give him the rights and then continue. The Creed series is doing very well. They're coming out with a Creed 3. I watched the trailer the other day. It looks amazing.
Oh, he is so pissed at that too.
Is he?
Yeah, he's pissed because they're using the rights to the stuff to make this new series. Like he's you can go look at his Twitter. There's just pages of him lambasting the Creed series and the two
So he
producers
doesn't own
and
the
all.
right. So he doesn't own any of the rights to Rocky then, not just the character. Huh?
Yeah, as far as I can tell from what I read about it, he owns nothing. So he doesn't get any residuals, no nothing to it. Yeah.
Oh man, that would definitely tick me off too.
Oh yeah, me too. I mean, but he signed him away. It's unfortunately, that's the business.
Yeah.
I'd be questioning the lawyer, like, or if he had a lawyer, look at the paperwork or something.
Well,
to
and
figure
I
out
mean,
what he
it's,
was signing
what,
away.
76 was the first film,
I think so.
something like
Ooh,
that.
he is also
So-
76 years old.
Oh,
Wow.
Amazing.
So, yeah, it was 76. So I mean, it's kind of back then. I mean, he was new, right? I don't think he was in much before that.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know. I can look through his
Yeah.
his movies here.
I don't think
1970
yeah.
or 1969. The Square Root was his first appearance in something. So it wasn't too far along. I mean, he was in Death Race 2075.
Sylvester Stallone in a math movie. Awesome.
So he
That's
he
right,
was
he was in that,
he was in
wasn't he?
Death Race
Oh, yeah.
2000. So that was I think one of his biggest roles before Rocky.
Yeah, I think Death Race was his first movie, his first role, and then he created Rocky. He created it on the set. Remember, we talked about this in the review. He wrote
We
the
did.
movie Rocky while on the set for Death Race.
Death Race 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
I've got basically his response to this here. So he basically says that no, it's never going to happen. It was a deal that was done unbeknownst to me by people that I thought were close to me, and they basically gave away whatever rights I would have had. At the time, I was so excited to be working, and I didn't understand that this whole thing was a business. We knew Rocky would go on. Who knew Rocky would go on for another 45 years? I've never used one line of dialogue from anyone else, and the irony is that I don't own any of it. The people who have done literally nothing control everything.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it almost looked like he was kind of like a blindsided in a way.
Yeah.
Like
But that
Exactly
happens a
what it
lot, right? Yeah, because he was pretty young, I assume. And then
yeah.
Mhm.
there's a documentary called Broke about how a lot of basketball players go broke, or maybe it's just sports in general. And a lot of it has to do with like the people they surround themselves with that
A
manage
really
the
good
money.
HBO
Often,
show too
Yeah.
called Ballers.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ballers
Ballers.
is-
Oftentimes,
is-
it's just about
Its
mismanagement
underlying
of funds. And,
yeah, its underlying, format is all about, the players mismanaging their funds. They get all these multi-million-dollar contracts and they just blow it in, a year, buying all these cars and houses and all that kind of crap
yeah.
Yeah.
instead of investing.
That's probably what I would do, I would think. Well, so there's